K-Rock Mid-Atlantic Rock Reviews. I am back, and this is like really cool because it's been, I think, at least a year and a half or something since I talked to King Belvedere.
Woo!
And the lineup looks a little different than the last time we talked. It's been a little bit of a while, although we have two familiar faces. Actually, they're all familiar faces, but in this configuration, some new faces. So why don't you guys kind of say your name and what you do in the band?
Alex, lead xylophone and lead guitar player.
Jeff, I play rhythm guitar and I'm the lead singer.
Jay, I'm the bassist and background vocalist.
Oh, he's more than me.
Johnny Sex, I play drums.
It's true.
Lead
Plays
drums.
drums.
Lead drums.
He does play drums.
Lead drums, that's an interesting thing. So lots of things happening since the last time we talked. So tell us what's going on right now big with King Belvedere, because there's a lot going on.
Right now, King Belvedere is releasing our third full-length album. We have a new management company we're working with. We have new players, obviously. It's just a very happy time for us. We're very excited. The future's really bright, and we're just, getting ready to tour, all the good stuff. We are very, very excited to play a lot of new music for our fans, and we're excited to play new places and be with the company we're with. They're very gracious and very helpful, and they've been awesome to us. So we're just trying to keep on chugging along.
Not only that, but we're also getting together a really cool stage show.
That's true.
So if you guys,
Let's talk about the stage show a minute. I'm gonna actually put Johnny on the spot here. I want you to talk
Johnny on the spot.
Yeah, Johnny on the spot. I want to hear what Johnny tells me. I want to hear you tell me about these two players right here, because we know this guy. We know this guy.
We know all of them.
Marr. I've seen him follow people into the men's room with a microphone.
And women.
He's all over the place. Literally, I'm not making that up.
Was that the men's
I've
room?
actually seen that.
Might have been the ladies' room.
I've done the ladies' room, and
But
Yeah,
tell
no,
me
I
about
don't
tell me
really
about these two guys, because the thing now with King Belvedere is energy, and I mean it's energy. So talk a little bit about it.
Well, the like you just said, we've had countless shows, but the cool thing out of sometimes when you're doing a show is seeing other bands. He was doing another show with us. We did several shows together in 2012. Loved his stage presence, his bass playing, his vocals, his energy. I was like, we need that guy. So I clubbed him over the head with a couple of drumsticks, threw a pillowcase over him, dragged him onto the bus.
The normal this time we get guys.
And
You're not holding that family hostage. We've met his mother.
No.
And then you found this guy.
And this guy was in a band, and he was opening up for us and razzle dazzling and carrying on. And I'm like, we need that guy. And so we got his phone number from a friend of a friend, and we called him up and just told him to just grab his gear and jump in and let's go. And he was like, well, when do you want me to audition? I'm like, there's no audition, dude. You can play. You look good. Just come here. And jumped right in, started working on the album right away with us.
Sure did.
And then, gosh, it's been, well, they had one show at home, and that was like a live rehearsal, and then we left. And we're out good 4 hours or so from home, and I don't even know how many miles it was, but it was a good little distance. And he was like, man, when are we going to get on the road? I'm like, look out the window, dude. Like, that's the highway right there, man. This is it. Come on. So, voila.
Both of these guys, both of them are very necessary assets to King Belvedere. Without them, the album would not be what it is.
Yeah,
it's
big
dynamite,
as it is.
man. Like,
Absolutely.
his musicianship, and same with him, and his songwriting and what he can do as a musician is amazing. He can play piano, everything.
Yeah.
He's a jack of all trades. He really is. So without this dude.
So Jay, how are you adjusting to? You've been in the band with your brothers for so long. So do you have new brothers? Is it different? I mean, tell me about it.
it's a lot different. I mean, these guys, you've got 4 guys pushing continuously. You know, it makes the car a lot easier to push when we're all pushing. And I mean, these guys are. It's hard keeping up with them. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm 20 years older than this. So maybe.
I wasn't gonna go there, but you know.
But it's hard keeping up with them, and I love
Happy
it.
birthday.
And when they added Alex to the band, it was like this huge explosion of energy that just exactly what the band needed to just keep pushing forward. And I'm loving it. I mean, they're the best of the best.
Now, what everybody that knows you wants to know is that we've all heard you bring sushi that you bring to the radio. Do you ever bring it to these guys? Do you cook for them?
No.
I got
Bag lunch.
Dude,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
when you guys hear the album, and you hear pianos and like harpsichords and stuff, or all sorts of stuff,
Kazoo.
I don't need the sushi. I'd rather have that.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that.
I picked up a couple boxes of fine oodles of noodles.
Yeah.
Which I also did not get.
I ate, because we ate them all. You're new.
You gave me like 15 chickens though, so.
Yeah, we did get a bunch of
I'll bring you some oodles of noodles next time. How's that?
He was spoiled. We gave him at least 2
Hey, shut up,
boxes
Bill.
of ramen noodles.
Your guitar playing is I don't want to say a shredder, but it kind of do.
Well, it is.
I want you to say that.
Yeah, you want to say
He is
that.
that.
Okay. So has that brought a different dynamic to the band? Because it's clear when you're there. That, I mean, when you do a solo, boom, you know, we look at you I mean, right away.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I posted on Facebook actually that I was getting an audition with these guys, or it was, well, I thought it was an audition, basically just called me up and said, join now, show up at this time. But I posted, I was like, yeah, I'm going for the audition, and my buddy's like, yeah, man, you know, you gotta cut all that, you know, shredding stuff out, man. It's not the style. So, you know, you gotta go more, you know, classic rock solos and stuff. So, who am I?
Not who you
I
are.
don't think I can do that.
I can't. And you know why I did it? Say why.
Why?
I'm gonna do this all night. Because you never know what's gonna come next.
Magic. He's a magic.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
You should see what he's pulled
Unstaged.
from my.
Someone knows it. We're okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. Darling, out there, take your free.
Jeff here.
Yeah.
So a lot of these songs, I'm thinking we hear the new stuff, and we hear some that I'm thinking are maybe like your babies that have been around a long time. Has it been different hearing the new mixes of the songs?
Yeah. Well, like a few of the songs, we've been playing for a while,
Yeah.
but the album's taken over a year to get done because of playing and obviously members being changed. So once the members change, we want to see what they could do. You know. Well, I guess we're really Alex mainly. You know, we put him in. We're like, okay, wipe the slate. We want to hear what you can do. And I love the way he shreds on this album. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It actually lends itself, shockingly, really well to the stuff you wouldn't imagine it. You know, like for example, we redid "We're Alright." You know that song?
Yeah,
You know, that's
absolutely.
like our.
Love that song.
You know, we redid it. Totally redid it. And his solos and stuff are awesome.
Yeah.
They're awesome. You know, and we have an entire piano ballad on this song, on this
Pull a
album.
rabbit out of your shirt. or
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
are you?
We did an entire piano ballad. It's all pianos, 12-string guitar, you know, upright bass. It's like all sorts of stuff.
Are we gonna see that live? We're gonna see the upright bass live.
And his riffs, his leads, everything are great.
Yeah.
So I think,
That's one of the best songs.
you know, I was thoroughly impressed when he came in and what we've all done to these songs. And yeah, there were a lot of them are like the babies, like you said, that I've been playing for a long. We've been playing for a long time. And it sounds different but better.
There's a huge developmental process I've
Mhm.
never seen before. Most bands go into the studio, they get a week, and they record their butts off every song every day. And what they did was they kind of separated. We all learned the song, but when we went into the studio, we were able to put our finishing touches on it to make it develop what it is. So they'd come in one day to the next, and the song would just be constantly changing.
It was crazy.
And then by the time we got to Alex doing his solos, he could just brainstorm on this huge process, and he just added to it.
We had a few moments. I don't know exactly. Chris could tell us. Our producer engineer.
Chris Dobkin, he's awesome.
Yeah, he could tell you like verbatim how long one moment or next moment took, and it was crazy because in the recording process there was a good couple of songs that were completely, literally, in the studio that day with like looking around, scratching our heads, a little jamming, a little experimenting and things, and like a week later, we'd have that song, the basic foundation for the song in that time frame, where most times, when you go into the studio, you have everything mapped out and you've rehearsed it, and you go in and you cut it. We went in, and only thing we knew with a couple of the songs was, well, we know we want the tempo to be this many beats per minute.
Right. So when do we expect the album to drop? What are we looking for?
June
album.
June.
And all new material? All brand new stuff?
No.
Except for the redo of...
We redid We're Alright.
Okay, but it's a great tune.
Oh,
I'm anxious to hear Alex's take on it.
We also redid I Ain't Got No Shame off the first one,
Actually,
which is like one that on the first album, we like these guys. I didn't even know they existed at the time when that band was around. That version of King Belvedere. We won like some weird like Battle of the Bands or something, and they gave us like 45 minutes in the studio, and we like recorded that song. So we had this like terrible version, like it's not mixed at all, it's awful, and we like tried to like, do it ourselves, like fix it, and that's like on this album of all this like really big stuff. It is like so thin, and but I love that song. It's like so. It's one of my favorite songs, and we're like, yo, let's redo this. Let's make it big. Let's make it better, and it is. It's
So lots to look for. If you're a new King Belvedere fan, new music to come from. If you've been a fan for a while, you want to hear the new mix of We're Alright. And then obviously touring all the time, nonstop. Find them at a city near you, as they say in the industry there.
Speaking of which, June 28th, Philadelphia, Studio 98.
the Studio 98.
Studio 98 is the venue that we're playing. That's our CD release party, June 28th. East side, Philly. Northeast side of Philly. Our manager's over there off camera.
Woo, Harvey!
Information, just check out kingbelvedere.com, and it should be all on there.
Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter.
Like us,
Or you can call Johnny directly at 410.
King Belvedere, folks, a band we've been friends with for a while.
And we love you guys so
We were
much.
fans first, friends second, and love these guys. Love the magic tricks. That was another.
Yeah.
That's
Keep-
a new thing. And,
Wait,
Keep
what's that
watching
behind your
Atlantic
ear?
Rock.
Just
Keep
Oh,
following
hey,
Atlantic
great
Rock.
band. Check them out, King Belvedere.
Thank you.